Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in again. I'm here ready to play some more Sigrith. In the last episode, we got to level 19. Also, pretty much finished my banded armor set. The only piece that I think I still want to get would be the cloak. I'd want to level up my blacksmithing, I think, a little more before I try that. It's the hardest to combine. Now that we're level 19, I was thinking a lot about maybe trying to go to some fresh areas to fight. I was kind of thinking maybe maybe like Eastern Karana, the gorge over there where the Minotaurs and Evil Eyes are, and the Muddites. Maybe even Runny Eye. But if I went over and fought those Minotaurs, I could get a Minotaur battle axe. That would be a slight upgrade from to my one-handed weapon. There'd also, I think, be a lot of things over there I could fight. Lots of blue cons. And it would kind of just mix things up a little bit. Might make life a little more interesting. On the other hand, I also realize that that is probably a bit more of a dangerous option. There are more things over there I think that could kill me. I'm a little less familiar with the zones. I could see myself getting into some trouble that I might not be able to get out of. Um, so it's kind of hard to decide what to do. I know that would probably make for a better video if it's a little more exciting and I'm doing something different. But I also realize that this is a permadeath character and I want to prioritize Sigrith's survival over making interesting videos. So my number one concern is not dying. Even if that means I'm doing the same content over and over more, that's really, really low risk. So with that in mind, I'm not going to go over to the East Karana area. I'm going to stick to Blackborough and Everfrost for another level at least. So yeah, it's back to the mammoths. It's back to, well, not back to, but maybe hopefully getting to try to fight a Snowwork Mountaineer, a Snowwork Shaman. And then when I'm level 20, I want to try Permafrost again. I know I've tried it a couple of times and I just haven't been able to do much there. But maybe at level 20, with the little bit better armor that I have, it would work. I am coming out today with the Warhammer and the Fang of the Wolf piercing weapon. These are not my best weapons, and my skill in them is not the best. Let's see, one-handed blunt is only 21. 95 is the cap right now. Actually, no, I think the cap is 100 now that I'm level 19, yeah. Piercing's a little bit better at 79. So I'm gonna use these weapons to fight some mammoths. It's gonna be slow going. But I'm mainly just trying to get some skill ups on these weapons. Just so they don't fall further behind. I also thought about going to Blackburrow. But I think I'll just I'll stick to out here on the Everfrost plains for this episode probably, and maybe next time I'll hit Blackburrow. A lot of these calves are probably going to be conning green now. I will fight these leopards sometimes when I see them. I can still potentially make a piece of reinforced leather armor. There are, I think, 3 pieces that have the same AC as the banded, but weigh a bit less. So if I could replace one of those pieces of banded with reinforced, that would be a plus. Especially just because weight does become an issue. It's like I want to wear the best armor, but if I am, then that's less loot I can carry because the armor weighs more. Like getting the plate mail eventually, unless I have like some other items that give me some strength. I'm not going to be able to carry very much loot if I'm wearing the plate. If I get that far. So that's another reason for wanting to go to Permafrost also, is the goblins there. You can get some ore from them that is used to make chainmail armor, which is better AC and less weight than the banded. I'm gonna fight this trooper just because he has an axe. Yeah, so these snow leopards and the snow orc troopers are they're not going to be able to hurt me at all. They're pretty far into just the green. No experience for them. Just hopefully a little money. Alright, good loot from him. Let's kill this one since it's here. Just running across a lot of these snow leopards. This wasn't the main reason I came out here, but since they're here, I'll fight them. So I'm thinking I'm level 19 now. When I get to 20, I'll try Permafrost again. It's just those 2 goblins that are kind of guarding the entrance there. It's just I had trouble breaking them. If I could get them split, I could just keep them split and be okay. Could just keep that camp. let's see if all these mammoth calves still give me experience at 19. I think they will. We shall see. With these, I have to make sure that an adult one is not around that would come and help. Some kind soul trying to give me some night vision. But none of that's gonna stick on me because I have the PvP flag on. I've talked about that in a couple of times in the previous episodes, but maybe all of you haven't watched all of those. I want this to truly be a more of a solo run, so I don't want to have any buffs or heals from other characters as much as possible. So having the PvP flag on prevents anyone else from being able to buff you or heal you, unless they also have it on, but no one ever does really. Right, well, I'm getting weapon skill ups on this mammoth, so it means he should give me a little bit of experience at least. Mainly, yeah, getting some experience, getting to level 20 is good, but I want to get these weapon skills up some. It's pretty slow fighting these things with less weapon skill and not my best weapons. I might end up doing a lot of this without recording it, especially if they're green, any that are green cons. 5 p.m. game time, so it'll start getting dark soon. It'll be kind of hard to see out here at night with being a barbarian and not having any kind of night vision. I do have a greater light stone, which illuminates the area around me pretty well, but it makes hunting harder at night, not being able to see things in the distance. Also, I think increases the risk that something could sneak up on me, or I run into something that I'm not expecting. If it looks like way too many of these mammoth calves are green cons and they're just not going to be giving me much experience, I might change my plan. I might end up having to go to um, East Karana or the Gorge area. I got a weapon skill up with piercing and one-handed blunt, so at least I guess they're still high enough level that I can get some weapon skill ups. A lot of these leopards out. Probably shouldn't worry too much about them right now and wait and fight them when I'm using better weapons or have more weapon skill. The blue con icebone skeleton. I can't hit him with my fight the skeleton. I do have my dagger thing here, Fang of the Wolf, which can hit the skeleton. My hammer won't do anything to him. And he's doing some damage. I think I'm going to have to run from him. Yeah, let's go. Let's run. It's not going well. Those icebone skeletons can nuke you too. This looks like a friendly guard. We'll let him deal with the skeleton. Yikes, I almost attacked that guard. Yikes, that would have been bad. Alright. Let's get him off my target bar. Alright, I'm gonna sit and regain some health and keep considering some of my different options, but I think I'll stay here and maybe fight some more of the mammoths. Okay, back to full health. So, let's see what else we can do. It's 2 a.m. At least most of that rest was at night, so the night passed us by. A lot of it. Seems like all these mammoths are green cons now. So maybe this isn't the best spot to be anymore. Yeah, I think maybe I've just outgrown these. Like, it's good that I can still get skill ups on my weapons from fighting these, but I'd really like to get some experience as well. It can potentially be good money depending on if I get mammoth their hides to turn in for the rogue armor pieces to sell. Some of those sell for a lot more than others. Yeah, no experience for that one. So, yeah, I think I will just go. I'm gonna go to Blackborough. Since some of those mammoths are no longer giving me experience, I just don't think it's worth it. Maybe in a few levels I'll come back and fight the adult ones when I'm like level 25 or 28. I'll give Blackborough a try to see if there's still enough blue con things there. There might not be. I might just have to go to the Karanas. I still need the Vengeful Skeletons quest. I pretty much will always kill these guys just on principle, since they have always terrorized so many starting players. It's just like those fighting those mammoths. If I'm the ones that I don't get experience for, I'm not gonna get any skill ups on those on those either, and so that's just kind of a waste to do that. In Blackborough, we'll still get, I think, some experience. I think some of those mobs in there may still be blue con, especially if we get an occasional named one. And then the green con ones I think might be a little bit better for getting skill ups on the weapons. I think the money's a little bit better. And I guess, if nothing else, at least I'm getting some null fangs. Those aren't a ton of experience anymore, but they are something. Well, 8, she should be able to take both of them. I was just checking to see if she needed me to split those for her. I'll leave all those out here since looked like she was camping them. I'm pretty sure the Knoll guards won't give me experience anymore, but the elite ones will. The elite Knoll guards. Who's in here? Oh, there are a lot of people in here too. Highest is a level 16. Yeah, they've even killed the elite ones up there. Brewer spawn is gone. Let's look in here real quick. This is green con. I'm gonna pull him back some. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I'm even gonna get experience for this one. If I fight any elite Knoll guards that I don't get experience for, I'm gonna move on. He's He's doing enough damage. I think he'll probably give me experience. Yeah, okay. There, now I'm getting some skill ups. I might just move on because it's too crowded in here. Level 16, 13, and 12. Plus that anonymous person. I don't know what level she is. I think it's a female. Yeah, that elite one's gone too. Alright, well then. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna head over. I think I'll start off, maybe head over to East Karana and see to the gorge there and try to get a Minotaur battle axe. I wonder if I should take a better weapon, a weapon that I'm better with. Like I could get in a situation where I just need a better weapon, but that's also just more stuff I'm carrying. Less room for loot. I'll just go with these. I believe I can. Yeah. I think I can bank up in High Keep if I need to. This might be a cracked staff, so I'll kill him. Don't run in there. Let's see if he comes back out. I should have pulled him away from the zone line. That's fine, I'll leave him. I'll go sell what loot I do have over here. And then I'll head to the Karanas. I want to be careful running through the Karanas. But it is just turning daytime, so that's good. Should be able to make the run across there during the daylight. There's that knoll. Make sure I have him targeted and not the shopkeeper. I think that's all stuff I want to keep. Probably get rid of this. Also this sword. Alright, so we're off to new hunting grounds. I can't remember how hard the quest for the Langsiak's sword, I guess that's how you say it. It's probably a weird Scottish or Scandinavian pronunciation. Long socks or something. Long socks sword. Probably low 20s, but I think that would be a really good upgrade weapon. There's a werewolf over here that I don't want to run into. I really need to keep an eye out. I could just run basically straight across, like due east. I could follow the road. I could also hug like the southern zone line along the river. Might just, I don't know, it's hard to decide what to do. Hugging the zone might be safer. The bandit. I can get bandit sashes from them. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Treant looks at me warmly. Parcel vendor looks my way apprehensively. Let's see if he says anything. Oh, I guess he despawned. It's been a long, long time since I've been in these zones. A lot of things I can't remember. I know that guy looks at me warmly, but he also makes me nervous. Farmer glares at you threateningly. I think he's actually a bandit. Yeah, bandits in there. Posing as farmers. I think you can get sashes from those bandits for a quest. That's pretty good. I've probably kind of out-leveled it by now. Would have been good a few levels ago. This zone is so big. I'd rather not fight anything out here in the middle of it. Just in case I have to run. It would be a long run back. I'm just conning everything I see. Nothing too dangerous so far. There's something we don't want to fight. Hill giant. And he can outrun me as well. I would not get away from him. Lots of wisps around. I could have fought some of those maybe for some money. Bandits. Let's avoid them. Yeah, this zone is so big, the Cyclops. Yep, don't want to mess with him either. This whole episode might just be me running across the Karanas. Don't have any run speed modifiers. Grizzly bear is killing the bandit. Sorry, Mr. Bandit, I am not going to help you. Sorry, Mr. Grizzly Bear, I am not going to help you. I'm just going to say that was a fight I did not need to be involved in. The good thing about those giants and cyclops is, one good thing is you can usually see them coming from a little ways off if you're just halfway paying attention. I think we're almost to North Karana. So East Karana, or sorry, West Karana was a nice uneventful, peaceful run. Just had to dodge a hill giant and a cyclops, but no real problem. Boar beetles are blue cons. Maybe those are something I could fight. If I remember correctly, those beetles hit pretty hard, though. Griffon. That's the lowest level of the griffin type mobs. Gypsy camp. I don't think there's anything here I need. Graphene. Yeah, that's a red con. Let's avoid it. Well, maybe North Karana would be a decent place to level up on those beetles. I think they hit pretty hard for their level, though. I don't know if that's the best option. Another graphene. Right, there's the bridge that goes across to East Karana. There's the Karana rain. So There'll be some little bit higher level things here. Darkstalker, Bluecon, Griffon, he's a Bluecon. Null Reaver, it's a Bluecon. No Snake. I think I'm going to try to get over to the Gorge. There's a Gorge Hound. Those are Bluecon, ready to attack. Just need to sneak across this zone without getting anything on me. Lots of bandits. Yeah, maybe some of these Gorge Hounds would be good to fight. A good thing about over here is that there are lots of merchants scattered around. It'll be a little bit of a run. Excuse me, it'll be a little bit of a run to get to the bank, but not too bad, I don't think. I tried adjusting some my audio recording settings for this episode, so let me know if it sounds better. I had a couple of people saying that my voice sounded kind of low. It's probably just how I'm talking half the time. Gorge of King Zorb. No one else here. This is probably a zone where you don't usually see a whole lot of people. So it's been so long since I've been here. I don't really know what we're gonna fight. Some of the Minotaurs I think we can fight. The Muddites. Chasm Minotaur. Okay, that's the one. There's I think a Gorge Minotaur that's a lower level. Chasm one is a white con. You could also go up to Runny Eye. The thing is, man, if down here, if you get cornered, you don't have as many retreat options. I should have bought one of those invisibility potions. There's a Mudite Elder. Goblin Sentry. Let's try this Mudite. I'm just gonna pull him back towards the zone. If you have an aggressive mob in front of you and another one walks up behind you while you're trying to engage it or whatever, then you could be trapped. And just no real way to crowd control that at all as a warrior, other than... Where's my Mudite? Here he comes. Oh dang. Okay, this is bad. I did not know these guys would blind you. Which way is the zone? This way? Alright. I don't think I want to get blinded. So, I will not be fighting Mudite Elders. I forgot they could do that. And they scowl at me too. Alright, well maybe that battle axe is going to be a little... Minotaur battle axe is going to be a little harder than I thought. So, I'm going to just go back to East Karana. And maybe try to fight some things here. Let's start with this Lioness Matriarch. This is a green con, which sounds like a pretty good way to start. Especially with my weapons that aren't I don't have that much skill with, especially the Warhammer. I did get a kick skill up here though, so we'll get a little bit of experience for fighting her, assuming I win, and I can get skill ups. Yes, I don't know if I should fight on this side or over by the bridge, that zone line. I don't know that it matters too much. Alright, that went well. I can kill green cons, that's good. I think I'll rest back up to full health before trying anything else. Sit by this tree. I'll AFK for a minute while I regain my health. Or not AFK, but pause recording. That's what I meant to say. Okay. It's getting dark. 8 p.m. game time. There's another lioness. Yeah, let's just fight her. Gonna be really cautious here. I haven't been to this zone in a long time. So I don't want to do anything risky. Alright, let's see if there's anything else. Another lioness? Sure, why not? Griffon over there, that's a blue con. I seem to remember those Griffons hitting really hard too. Hard and fast. Well, at least we're getting our skill ups for the weapons. Okay, I'm gonna go and get my health back. Just being super conservative here with the health. Need to heal up between every fight, or maybe every couple of fights if I haven't lost too much. Alright, let me heal up and I'll be right back. Alright, pretty much back to full health. It is midnight game time. The Gorge Hound, Blue Con. I'm gonna go for it. Let's see. Question is, how far back towards the zone do I want to run? It's a little bit of a jog down to the zone line. If I'm able to win, I don't need to go all that way. But I don't know, if it starts looking bad, I might bug out early. I got taunt to 100. I can stop clicking that. Maybe I should have brought like a weapon that I'm better with, the halberd or something that does more damage. I could use it against the blue cons, and then I could use these weapons I'm not as good with against the green cons that I can still get skill ups from. Maybe I'll grab it next time I'm at the bank. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Lost about half of my health. Got several skill ups. Not much loot. Alright, back to resting. Not quite to full health, but this lion came walking by. So it was a good opportunity to get into a fight. What's that? Player character. Be level 20 soon if everything goes well. Need to start thinking of a last name. Griffon over there, but I think I'll get back to full health first before fighting anything else. Alright, that's most of my life back. This bard is out here kiting things. Looks like she's camping out, maybe. Lioness and a gorge hound. Let's go for the gorge hound. We're at full health. Oh, where did it go? Seems like these gorge hounds run pretty fast. Maybe slightly faster than me. At least close to my speed. Alright, dodge is up to 100. In theory, as I get um, improve my skill with these weapons, I should do better and better at these fights and take less damage each one. Alright, I'm gonna sit by my tree and rest again. There's a lioness coming down this way, so we'll fight her. We're getting some experience here. Another good thing about these lionesses, I can get the cat pelts, which potentially could give me some lighter armor. Right, I'm gonna rest some more. That lioness has come back again. I guess it's the same one. She came over to the same spot. Not the same one, but you know what I mean, the same spawn cycle. My defense is maxed out of 100. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be my new spot. This is, I think, going pretty well. The number of blue cons and high green cons, I think, at least for a level or two. I'm liking this right now. I think yeah, the outgrown Everfrost mammoth calves and black burrow. The money's not very good. That's the downside to this spot, it seems like. You know, there are some gnolls over in the different section of the zone. I think they turn undead at night. That would be... Oh, they might give more better loot. kind of nervous to fight anything that might poison me. Let's just go for this lion. Those hounds were kind of far away, and I'd be pulling back across where the lioness was. So it might get her as an ad. Might stop this episode here shortly. I don't know. We'll see. Seems like it's been a decent length. It's 2 p.m., so yeah, maybe once it gets dark again. That'll be long enough. I'll heal up before fighting anything else. Alright, it's pretty close to full health. Kinda want to try this Griff on, but I kinda think I should wait till I have more weapon skill. I guess I could try to just pull it all the way back to the zone. Yeah, let's do it. I don't think these run any faster than I do. Hopefully not. Right here's by the zone. Yeah, I got way ahead of him. It's going to be close. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat him. Yeah, I think I could do it if I had my better weapons. But this is not going well. Yeah, there's no point. Let's go. We gave it a good effort. I'll just rest here on this side of the zone. Actually, I think I'll just, it's starting to get darkish. I think we'll just call it an end to this episode here. So we got maybe close to a bubble of experience, maybe not quite a bubble. Didn't really get a lot of loot or a lot of experience, but we did get some of the weapon skill ups that we were working towards that I want to keep going, getting those up more. We also spent a lot of time running over here to this new area, and I think now that we're here, we'll have a better hunting area, a better place to level up and get a few more levels here. All right, well, I'm gonna call it quits for this one, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.